I know that I said I was done with the Different Faces challenge, but as I've mentioned before, I've kind of got this bug about doing Disney princesses, and so we're gonna do it. I would like to do all of them. I currently have a poll on Tumblr to decide how many of each princess I should do, particularly with the older princesses. There's a lot of portrayals. I'm only focusing on live action, unless there's a few video game exceptions, but for the most part live action portrayals, just because animated isn't going to do much. It's not going to be different from the original Disney, which is the sim that we're working on today. This is the classic Snow White. This is the original Disney Snow White that we see. I even have the right dress for her. I went and downloaded that specifically. I did have a lot of trouble with eyebrows on this sim and also hair, but otherwise I think I got pretty close. Like, that eye color is exact. And her skin tone actually wasn't like super duper pale. Like, I was fully prepared with a lot of really, really pale skin tones, but it was kind of yellowy and, you know, peachy, and like there was color to it. So I went with the skin tone that had a little bit more color. Just like with my Henry VIII wives, I'm gonna include any kind of makeup or things like that that is shown. So she's gonna have her blush, she's gonna have super red lips and purple eyeshadow for some reason, but it's gonna be there. And yeah, I was really excited with this one. Like, I'm excited about this project. I've missed having like some kind of short content, because a lot of the content that I do on YouTube now is really long, and with trying to do the Twitch thing as well, like, I just don't have as much time. Plus, I wanted to make the princesses. I've thought about this before, and then I was like, no, you don't need to, and then, yeah, here we are. Right now I have a list of 17 different Snow Whites, and I think that includes, because I want to do the Disney version, and I also want to do, like, my depiction, just like I did with, again, the Wives of Henry VIII, where I had, like, how I think that they should look. I will do my own version of Snow White as well. And then we'll see if I end up doing 8 portrayals, or if I just end up doing as many as I feel like are interesting. I've already started compiling lists for Cinderella, and I'm on Sleeping Beauty now, and like, there are a lot of portrayals. I don't think we're gonna get that as we move forward, and I also don't know, like, it's kind of hard with princesses because there are some main Disney female characters that are not princesses, and then are we including like the new ones like Merida, I don't know, Brave and Moana and stuff like that, or are we only doing classic? I don't know. I don't have answers for you. I just know we're starting with Snow White, and we're going to do Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, and we'll move on from there. She has a really unique face in terms of the other princesses, I think just because of the time period. Like, she's got just a really heart-shaped Betty Boop kind of face, big wide eyes, like, and they're very wide set. So I was really happy to get to do this one first. I know, especially with like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Ariel, I might struggle a little bit because they have some very similar features. But Snow White is a nice beginner. I'd say palette cleanser, but I haven't done any of them yet. She's a nice beginner. And there's so many weird things that have Snow White in them. I mean, my initial thought was Once Upon a Time, which has tons of Disney type characters. I mean, obviously they're folklore, folk tale story, I don't know. Words are hard, it's late. But also there's a show in the 70s called The Charmings, which was like Snow White, but drop them in the modern world. And that was interesting to kind of read about. I've never seen it. I don't even know if I can find it to stream. There was like a serial killer movie. Like, there's quite a few to go off of. So if I do end up doing more than the kind of traditional 7, it's going to be hard, I think, to narrow it down. I don't know how I'm going to narrow it down if I do, but yeah. So now I'm just kind of putting makeup on her. Like I said, I downloaded the dress, and I actually already had, because she wears, kind of towards the beginning, she wears like a brown cloak, and I had that as well. It doesn't have a red lining, but that's okay. The only thing that's missing is the dress should have like, not a full like Elizabethan ruff type thing, but like there should be a white bit, like a collar, The dress doesn't have that, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm willing to accept it. The hair was hard. I do cut out me going through lots and lots of hairs. I did have like a 20s hair, but it was too much of an updo. And also I'm making this as a teen sim because she's very clearly young and it felt like the right choice. The other ones, again, I'm gonna go based on what I think their age is. Just like my Catherine Howard sim was a teen. I had so many hair options. So many, and just none of them was perfect. I'm sure I could download one, but I didn't want to do that. So yeah, we're basically done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. If you have any ideas or favorite Snow Whites, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.